Hello, welcome to my show. My name is Sash from ST Reviews. Today I'm going to do a slightly different review. It'll be a first impression of a backpack. So why backpack? Well, I've got a trip that I'm planning for shortly and I wanted something that's going to be secure, something that's going to be safe for my gear and equipment that I'll be taking with me, and it's not going to be too bulky, just for everyday bits and pieces. So I had a look online, had a look at some options, and a brand that kept popping up was Packsafe as a brand that will provide some security and quality merchandise, and I went out to the market and I purchased one. So what I've purchased is the Quicksilver Cross Packsafe bag, which I'll take you through shortly. Just give you 1 second to excuse the noise of this lovely bag. Okay, I promise that's the end of it. So as you can see, it's well, in my opinion, and opinions are subjective, but it's quite an attractive looking backpack. To give you some of the specs, so I'm based in Australia. It retails for $159.99 here in Australia. It's a 25 litre backpack, and what it offers is it has RFID safe blocking pocket and material, a secured zip, so it provides some extra cover, for example, where if you're trying to jab a pen or something sharp in it, it'd be very hard to get that zip across. So as you can see, it's a quite decent size zip. It's got a deluxe rhubarb locking system, and I'll show you that shortly, which is something that got me interested in these backpacks. It's got an exomesh slash guard material and a carry safe slash guard strap with dynamo. Now, what does that really mean? So with the pop and lock security clip, it basically, I'll show you that shortly, it locks your zip in place. The slash guard strap is basically is a wire that goes through the fabric. Let's get rid of that. It goes through the fabric to provide extra security when it comes to someone slashing it or cutting it off. So that was something that's going to be very important. And the same technology is used throughout the actual material as well. So if someone was to try and cut through that, it'd be very difficult. So I'll just take you through the features very briefly, and I can actually show you what it actually looks like. So first things first, you've got the front pocket here. It actually tucks in neatly behind the zip, and there's a slight little clasp in there. So it's a bit harder to pull out. Once you open that up, it's a reasonably deep pocket that goes from the top to the bottom. If you go through the side, you've got a clip here which you can put a drink bottle or perhaps an umbrella. Same on the other side, it's expandable and you can put a drink bottle or like in there as well. While we are on the side, now this is the locking system that I was referring to. So as you can see here, what you have to do to actually get into the zip is a twist. Yep, okay. So, back to that. You got to twist that across. Worked before. Okay, done. Once you've twisted that lock, it actually drops down, which allows the zip to come out of that locking system. Therefore, it's very hard to get undone if you're walking around. And the zip itself is locked into both zippers into each other. So that's one of the features. The other feature, which I found to be quite useful, is, you know, when you're sitting at the airport, for example, or you're at McDonald's or whatever the case may be, you want to take off your backpack, but if you leave it on the floor, it could be as good as gone, right? Anyone can grab it and off it goes. What they've come up here in this Quicksilver slash Packsafe backpack, and mind you, this is not a sponsored video by anyone, I've purchased this myself, is they've got this really smart system here. So I'll show you how it works, right? So I'm going to have to hide my face so I can zoom out a bit. You've got this little lock there. And how that lock works is basically you have to twist it to unlock it, press it down, and then when you press it down, I'll do it with the other hand, it's a bit easier, the whole thing comes undone. So what that means to you and I is you can wrap this around a table leg, a chair and whatnot, slot it back in there again and lock it, and no one's running away with my backpack and my drone and all my other camera gear that I'm recording on right now. So I think that was fantastic. It was a great little idea. My wife doesn't get as excited as I do, but I think it's quite ingenious. Inside, look, the inside's it's good to see, but that's not the bit that excites me the most. It's all these little locking bits and pieces. It's a 25 litre bag, so it's a decent sized bag. You can see inside. Where you'll see more security features is the RFID safe pocket in there. So you can put in your passport and bits and pieces, a see-through mesh. You've got another zip inside here to put some goodies, including this lovely clip. And the clip you can hang your keys and whatnot. And last but not least, you've got a section in there for your laptop and I would say a 10-inch tablet. And that's all there is inside it. You know, there's nothing over and above, but overall I think this is a fantastic I guess backpack. It is my first impression. I haven't used it as yet. The trip is coming up and I can provide you some further feedback upon my return. There's the brand right there, and a lot of the mumbo jumbos in there, so I'm not going to read through it all. I mean, if you're really interested, I'm sure you'll be able to Google the specifications online. So that's my quick, I guess, opening and a first impression of the Quicksilver Packsafe backpack. Actually, I might just chuck it on so you can see what it feels like. I'm 6 foot. Again, the idea behind this was more around an upcoming trip and storing my items safely. I'll be reviewing some other gear that I'll be taking with me as well, from waterproof bags, right to some tech cases and so forth. But yeah, once again, Quicksilver Packsafe, I think it's a good backpack, and my first impression is that it's very solid and it'll be very safe, particularly with this locking system here, which I think is fantastic that they've come up with it. Let me know what your thoughts are. This is Sash signing out. Till next time. Goodbye.